It felt great to do synchro for the first time. I mean, it was a little bit weird to be the only ones in the competition. And, you know, as they say, you have to expect the unexpected. And a blackout just before the competition with no power is definitely something that you wouldn't expect. But, you know, you have to be ready for anything. That could happen in the Olympic Games, you know. Someone could forget to pay the meter and then the lights go out. So you have to be ready for everything.
Surprises keep you on your toes, I guess. Dan, how did you find it out there today and diving alongside Tom?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. It's obviously our first synchro competition together. It's my first platform competition back after I've had my time out, so it was quite a nice feeling to be up there again. But yeah, I mean, working with Tom's brilliant, and even though it was a bit weird when the power did go out, yeah, I mean, anything can happen in a competition, so we just have to be prepared for anything to happen at World Cup or any other competition that we do in the future.
You talk about your time out. For those that don't know, you have had quite a big injury layoff, and to come back, and obviously diving alongside Tom is a big step.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thrown in at the deep end really, but I mean, my diving's come along quite well. I've learned 2 new dives, one of them doing synchro with Tom, so yeah, I mean, it's going good. Today my individual dives could have been a lot better, but it's my first competition back, and I know I can do them a lot better than that, so yeah, just moving on really.
Tom, tell us what's the thinking behind going back into the synchronised competition. I know when we spoke in the past, you said you'd only really probably think about going into it if you thought there was a chance of challenging for an Olympic medal come Rio. Is that still a thought, or is it also, it would be good experience to get in that setting before the individual event?
Well, I mean, there's lots of reasons to do synchro, and I think now that there wasn't very many divers in the country that are able to do the hard dives, that it was myself, Dan, and James, and we tried out myself and James, and it worked really well for the Commonwealth Games, and we got some good results. But Dan is a diver that is, he's come back from his injury a lot stronger. He's able to do those dives with ease. He's a very pretty diver in the way that his dives hit the water. He can go in without a splash. So it's 2 divers that are really good put together can hopefully elevate the scores to try and get the judges on our side to be able to qualify a spot for the Olympic Games.